What's up, everybody? Welcome back to day 15 of Doing Every Day, where every day I learn something new. And today I'm learning how to creatively blend two images together in Photoshop. I've been working at it with a little bit I already know, but it's just too obvious that this photo and this photo aren't together, so I'm going to try to get better at that. So let's see how it goes.
Now the great thing about this effect is that it looks cool, but it's actually pretty simple. As you can see, there are not many layers. So to
a
create
lot of
this,
layers.
first of all, we need to open the background. And for that, I'm gonna go to File, Open, select the background road photo and open it. Now before
I need a road. Shit. Shit. Unsplash. That's what it's called. So let's do road. Road. Oh, is this the same road? No. It's close though.
start working on the effect, I want background to
Just drag a picture there then. See, I want this to be the whole thing. Just do that, dude. Fucking Christ.
little bit longer horizontally, and it's actually pretty easy to do. Select your crop tool from here and make it a little bit bigger like this, and then confirm it. After that, we need to fill up this area. For that, select your marquee tool from here and make a square like this. Then press shift delete, so this box will come up.
Shift
Then
what?
like this. Then press shift delete, so this box will come
Shift
up.
delete.
then go to your options and make sure content aware is active, hit OK, and it's gone. Now to remove the selection, go to select and deselect. Background is ready. Let's add the swimmer image, and for that go to file, and this time you will select place embedded, and here select the swimmer photo and place it.
Embedded. File. Okay. Okay. God. I guess I could do this.
I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Now if you have old version of Photoshop, you should hold your shift key so it stays in proportion. So I'm gonna make it a little bit like this. If you have hard time knowing what's going on, you can reduce the opacity so you can compose it easily. So I think here the swimmer looks okay, and make the opacity back to 100%. Now we need to make selection of the model. Mainly we just need to make proper selection of the face, rest is alright. So for that, go and select your quick selection tool from here, and then make selection of the model. It doesn't have to be super accurate, and if you want to be precise you can always use pen tool, but I think this looks alright. And then we need to apply a so make sure your looks alright. And then we need to apply a layer mask, so make sure your selection is active, then go and click on the layer mask icon and
See, why it looks so shit for me. Like his is already like looks like it's already in there.
it's done. After that we need to bring out the area nearby, and for that I'm gonna use brush tool. So select your brush tool, and in the opacity make sure it's 100%, and even more important, right click and make sure hardness is 0%. make sure it's 100%, and even more important, right click. Make sure hardness is 0%. Then also make sure your mask is active. Then you can make your brush little bit smaller using bracket keys, and then oops, my mistake. When you paint, make sure that the color here is white. Then paint on the model like this. So you have a little bit of fade between water and road. Now it doesn't have to be super perfect. As you can see here, I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Now it looks good, but it's not that good. So to make it better, make sure swimmer layer is active, then press Command J, Control J for Windows.
God, it's so annoying. Like, I need so many more screens. Why is this not the same?
Now you have to select
J, I think. There we go.
bottom one, right? And then you can rename it to, let's say, swimmer hard light.
Hard light.
So as we named it, go to the blending options and change the blend mode to hard light. And sure it's at the bottom. Now again, make sure brush is active, and then you click on the layer mask, and also make sure color here is white. Now you can paint in the distance like this.
So make sure it's that. Make sure that's white, and looks like the same thing. What's different?
So as you can see, this one is a little bit darker and it blends in a lot better with the road. I'm going to show you how to blend it even more. Now go to opacity of layer and change it to 65. So as you can
Hmm.
Now it blends in a lot better.
Alright.
This is for tutorial, so I'm being quick, but you can take your time and paint it even more carefully. Now what I want to do is make this blue water kind of black so it blends in with the road. And to do that, we need to group both of this layer. So hold your command key and click on both of this layer and then press command G. So it will group both of them. Now create new adjustment layer from here and you have to select hue saturation. Now create new adjustment layer from here and you have to select hue saturation. Them. Now create new adjustment. From here and you have to select hue saturation. Here again make sure that your clipping mask is on. So what
So make sure this is on.
changes you make, as you can see, it will only stay on the bottom layer. Okay, now go to your masters here and turn it to the cyan.
Oh! Dude, it did it really well for that one.
Here, make the saturation all the way 0. You can see it looks perfect. And then again go to your blues and then make it all the way to the -100. So in case we missed something. So composition is ready, 100. So in case we missed something. And then make it all the way to the -100. So in case we missed something. So composition is ready and now I want to do some changes in background. So for that, activate your layer 0, right?
Wait, why? Why isn't this? Why isn't it affecting?
On. So whatever changes you make, as you can see, it will only stay on the bottom layer. Now create new adjustment layer from here and you have to select hue saturation. Here again make sure that your clipping mask is on. So whatever changes you make, as you can see, it will only stay on the bottom layer.
So why isn't it? So now I just group these. It was hue and saturation. Make sure this is on.
Okay, now go to your masters here and turn it to the cyan, and here make the saturation all the way 0. So as you can see, it looks perfect. And then again go to your blues and then make it all the way to the -100. So in case we missed something. So composition is ready, and now I want to do some changes in background. So for that, activate your layer 0. Right click and select convert to smart object. This is really important, don't forget it, okay? After that, you can go to filter, blur, and then select Gaussian blur. In the Gaussian blur, keep it go to filter, blur, and then select Gaussian blur. In the Gaussian blur, keep it somewhere around like 5 to 6 pixels and hit OK. Now I don't want it entire image, of course. So for that, you can click on this layer mask to filter. Make sure that the brush tool is active, and since
Oh, wait, what? I click here, right? Clicked here. Is that what you did?
blur. In the Gaussian blur, keep it somewhere around like 5 to 6 pixels and hit OK. Now I don't want it on entire image, of course. So for that, you can click on this layer mask to filter. Make sure that the brush tool is active, and since we want to remove it, make sure color here is black, opacity 100, and then you can remove it from the foreground like this. So now you can see we have this really nice depth of field.
Ah, I see.
That I'm gonna do some changes in lighting. For that, right click on your layer 0 and click on blending option. In the blending option, go and click on the gradient overlay. The gradient, you can look at the settings. The gradient style I chose is black and white, hit OK. And it's coming from left to right, so angle is 180, style is linear, and the blend mode soft light. Style I chose is black and white, hit OK.
What?
In the blending option, go and click on the gradient overlay. Now in the gradient, you can look at the settings. The gradient style I chose is black and white, hit OK. And it's coming from left to right.
Why?
Angle is 180, style is linear, and the blend mode is soft light. Opacity, you can keep it like 40 to 50%, however strong you want. So I think 40 looks okay. Then hit OK. Background is ready. Now I chose is black and white. Hit OK. And it's coming from left to right. So angle is 180, style is linear, and
Something is off. So I got a gradient. It's not right. Okay.
blend mode is soft light. Opacity, you can keep it like 40 to 50%, however strong you want. So I think 40 looks okay.
He went way down.
Hit OK. Background is ready. Now let's add some artificial lighting. For that, activate your HueSaturation layer. And then click on this new layer icon. We have blank.
Fuck. What does that mean?
Your HueSaturation layer, and then click on this new layer icon. We have blank layer. After that,
Where did you do that?
layer, and then click on this new layer icon.
Oh, that one.
We have blank layer. After that, click on the paint bucket tool and fill it with black color.
Paint bucket. G. And then fill it with black.
Make sure that the color is black. It's really important. Then go to your filter, render, select lens flare. In the lens flare, I'm gonna select the third one, 105. Keep it in center and then hit OK. Now I'm also gonna apply some blur on the lens flare. So go to filter, blur, and then Gaussian blur. You can skip this step if you want, it depends on you. So I'm gonna go and hit OK. So
Is that what he did? He did Gaussian blur again?
lens flare. So go to filter, blur, and then Gaussian blur. You can skip this step if you want, it depends on you. So I'm gonna go and hit OK. So it's
Let's just do exactly what he says.
soft. After that, go to your blend mode and then change it to screen. So the black part is gone. Then select your move tool and then now you can move it around to the sides.
But then it's all fucked.
Like this. Now at the moment it's colorless. So let's make it colorful. For that,
It's so strong. Render lens flare.
create new adjustment layer and then move tool and then now you can move it around to the side, something like that.
Oh God, what'd I do? The fuck?
Part is gone, then blend mode and then change it to screen. So the black part is gone, then select your move tool and then now you can move it around to the side, something like this. Now at the moment it's colorless, so let's make it colorful. For that, create new adjustment layer and then select HueSaturation. Now again I'm gonna turn on the clipping mask. So whatever changes we do will stay on the lens flare. So I'm gonna make it colorize and then I'm gonna increase the saturation to somewhere like 60-70%.
Red? What? Looks like ass. Oh, it's because it's so bright.
Very noticeable. And then go to your hue and hue, keep it like 30-40. All you have to do is get really nice orangish color. So 41 looks all right, and then close it. So model and background both are ready. Now I'm gonna do some color correction. Get really nice orangish color. So 41 looks all right, and then close it. So model and background both are ready. Now I'm gonna do some color correction on entire photo. For that, go to your adjustment layers and then select selective colors. In the selective, for that, go to your adjustment layers and then select selective colors. In the selective colors, first of all, make sure your neutrals are active. Now I'm gonna add in some red color. So for that, I'm gonna make sure your neutrals are active. Now I'm gonna add in some red color. So for that, I'm gonna make it -8 active. Now I'm gonna add in some red color. So for that, I'm gonna make it -8. I'm gonna go to my yellow and add a little bit of yellow. So 4 to 5 should be enough. 4 looks good. After that, go to your blacks. In the black, I'm gonna just remove a little bit of black so we have, that hazy look little bit. Looks alright, then you can go and close it. So final effect is ready. Now all you have to do is adjust little bit of things here and there. So first of all, I'm gonna make the lens flare a little bit bigger. Activate your layer 1 here, the lens flare, then press Command T, and then you can make it a little bit bigger.
But where is the lens flare? It's this one. This one. What is it? Oh no! I pressed the back button or refresh button on accident.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this. In the selective colors, first of all, I'm going to make the lens flare a little bit bigger. Activate your layer 1 here, the lens flare, then press Command T, and then you can make it a little.
Command D? What? Can do. Come on, D. Where is it?
Bigger and then adjust it so it's more impactful like this. Confirm it. Now I'm also gonna make the model bigger, so activate your group 1, the model group, Command T, and make a little bit bigger.
Command D. Could he be saying B? And B? Yo, what is he saying? I don't know.
Activate your group 1, the model group, Command T, and make a little bit bigger.
Damn, I wish I could do that though. Ah, come on, how do you do this? Ah. This? Because I'm on that now. Oh, nice. I don't want to make her smaller. Did that. Dude, I really wanna go back to this group though and like. Damn. Okay.
Some adjustment in selective colors. And that's it. This is the final output. I really hope that you guys learned something from this video.
Well, I learned that I still suck at this, but I mean, I'm getting it. This was a little bit better. I think I need to put a lot more effort in finding the right angle of a picture, like finding the right two pictures to match together. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Day 15, creatively blended two images together, sort of. I can do better next time. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.